Hello and welcome to the NextPowerUp review impressions video of Sublevel 0. This is essentially like an 8-bit indie version of Descent, and except it's done in a bit of a roguelike way. This has been developed by Sigtrap and is published by Mastertronic, and I've been playing it with just a little bit over the last couple of days. Haven't unlocked too much, but got a sort of general grips to the game and all of the general stuff in it. First up, we'll just have a quick look at the video options. But before we go on to the video options, I just want to show you this glorious audio slider, because so many games just don't do this. Is you can literally adjust the audio pixel by pixel if you so wish. Which I just think is brilliant. Obviously, with the video section, which have a reasonably decent video options screen here. I'm just going to turn anti-aliasing off because I'm actually playing at 4K. GUI anti-aliasing, surprised that's an option. It's an interesting addition. I just don't think it's all that useful, considering this is an 8-bit title and it, notoriously has edges. Obviously, the video options screen is probably around average, maybe a little bit below average. Obviously, it does support 4K. It also is not capped to 60 FPS, which is quite nice. And it just has, some of these generic stuff. It doesn't really have any graphic settings because it's a indie vectorized style game, 8-bit, all that jazz. So any tweaks you do want to make, it's probably all going to be done in this section. It's nice to have a field of view option as well, which is handy considering it's a VR enabled game. And that's it. Basically, because this is a roguelike, you have to start a new game every time unless you quit halfway through a game that you haven't finished, in which case you'll have a continue button up here. Basically, there are 5 levels. Level 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you're trying to make it through them all without dying. As soon as you die, you get brought back to this menu, and you can unlock not just ships but also blueprints by completing various things in the game. One assumes the Stormtrooper is unlocked by going through all 5 levels without dying, well, without getting shot or something ridiculous like that. But as you can see, it's just, that sort of unlock stuff, and then it'll persist. And also you can unlock blueprints for new weapons, which will also persist into your next new game. So we'll go ahead and start a new game. There's very little to sort of setting up the game, so you get this storyline nonsense, you can hold it to skip, and then you're straight into the game. So it's very quick. Oh, I was wrong, it's got 6 levels. 0 to 5, my mistake. And so you can pretty much jump in and be ready to go. It obviously does have full crazy ass movement all over the place, exactly as Descent did. If you hit R, you'll have your inventory. Obviously you have a single repair kit, and you can press G here. It says G up there to use your repair kit to get yourself back to 100. And as you can see, I've got 2 primary weapons and a secondary weapon and some standard stuff here. And this tells me how much ammo I have for each of my weapons. So I have, you start with a reasonable amount. You can hit 1 to switch between your primary weapons and hit 2 to switch between your secondary, but of course I only have 1 secondary at the moment. The game is beautifully smooth on 4K. Like, I'm getting 55 FPS right now. That was really stupid. I don't know why I did that. Basically anywhere between 55 and 60 FPS on our review system. If you can see a case behind me, that's the new system preparing to be built with a new 295X2 that we've just got. And obviously these little chests that you'll find scattered about the place will contain ammo for your weapons, because you can actually run out of ammo. For your primary weapons, it does regenerate quite slowly, but I should make more of an effort to try and avoid these. Bizarrely enough, I actually found that I improved significantly the first time I played, and ever since then I've not been able to recreate my successes. And you just hit F to pick these up, and if you hold F, it will automatically equip them like so. But I don't want to waste those homing missiles because they're actually kind of cool. In case you do get lost, there is a tab screen that you can move around with the mouse, and it will tell you places that you've been and places you haven't been. And that's just your way of figuring out how to get to places without wasting too much time. There is, of course, a boost function in the event you want to ram ships, which you can do. That is a perfectly valid option of gameplay. But I err on the side of caution Yes, this game can be played fast-paced, but I strongly recommend you take your time. And of course, there are these little scattered data logs, which are like a small snippet of story, reasoning for playing on, despite the fact that you may just want to beat the game. Those are scattered about the place. Probably another piece of please collect all of these in order to unlock a certain blueprint or thing. This is one of those sorts of games. The main reason for playing is simply to complete the game and unlock more ships by basically completing what essentially are glorified Steam achievements, which are in the game as opposed to in Steam, in order to unlock stuff. Which is fair enough. It gives you something to work towards. The thing I hate about roguelike games, and this is entirely my opinion, I mean, you should enjoy roguelike games if you are a fan, is a lot of roguelike games have no persistence, and so when you die, you don't get to keep anything, and to me, that puts me off playing the game. But this is one thing that I quite like about this game is that it's roguelike, so it's challenging, and it's relatively short. If you're a skilled player and you can get through it in a few tries, which I definitely can't because I'm terrible at this game. But it gives that extra reasoning for continuing to play and something to work towards besides just getting to the end of the level, which is quite nice. I like this. I like this little addition of complete these objectives and unlock new stuff for your next try around the game, which is pretty good. I'm sure I saw a hole in the ceiling earlier around here. I'm sure of it. I am positive there was a hole in the ceiling somewhere. Oh yes. Yes, over here. I'm guessing, aside from enemies, there's probably a chest in here. Oh. Oh, mate. And as well as these very types of ships and stuff, you also have a couple of turrets which are more painful than they look. And you also have various ships that try to ram you, which is a right old pain in the ass. But it's good. It's good. I like the fact that, yes, it's a highly simplistic game, but it's got a decent amount of variation behind it, which is quite nice. So you need to get to one of these things in order to progress to the next level. So that's my objective here. Savage Flamethrower. We'll switch out our thing we ran out of... Yes, please. So we're going to switch out both of our main weapons for that. And now we're going to attempt... Actually, I'm just going to use my repair. We're going to attempt to find a way to get to that. This game, I think, would be both mind-blowing, but also really quite awesome on a VR headset, I think. I was considering getting hold of a DK2, but at the same time I thought, meh... Oh, rate of fire on this shredder sucks, apparently. There we go. So once I've destroyed this, I'll get a nice little portal. Oh god, something's shooting at me. There we go. So now we'll get transported to the next level. So this will tell me what exactly I've achieved in this level, and this is the sort of thing you need to look at doing. You can save and quit here. You can't quit mid-mission, otherwise you have to start again, and that allows you to finish a level and then get on to the next one. So I hate that weapon that I equipped. That's a rapid hurl. What is this? We'll replace our dumbfire with that, and I'm just going to re-equip my pulsar, I think. Obviously you can collect ammo for weapons you don't have, but you are maxed out as to how much ammo you can hold, so it's well worth keeping a range of weapons equipped. And of course there's a crafting screen, so you can see all of these things that I'm able to craft, and throughout levels you'll collect these little nanites, and crafting stuff costs nanites basically. Obviously I can't afford a homing sword, don't have enough. Minigun is actually pretty cool. I've never created that before. I don't know what to make. I'm actually limited to the plasma ammo, so I'm probably going to make the minigun, I think. Yeah, we'll make the minigun. There we go. So now we have a slightly shiny weapon, and we also have a flamethrower. Now, I've used a flamethrower once before, and I'm not 100% on the range. Obviously, oh yes, I love this gun. It's my favourite gun, although it eats ammo. Absolutely eats ammo. Quickly use a repair while I'm at it. I just love how smooth the game is on 4K. I'm genuinely quite impressed. I know it's not exactly lo-fi, but it is a damn good looking game, by all accounts. And the fact that it plays at almost a solid 60 FPS on 4K is damn good going. I mean, it looks good. Let's not beat around the bush. I think, yes, it's not exactly the most highly ridiculous, hyper-realistic games, but look at this. Just look at how smooth it plays. I think if it weren't for this fact, then perhaps it would not feel that great. I think if it was any lower in terms of fidelity, I don't think it would have done particularly well. I think it's met a excellent middle ground of low graphics for smoothness on all machines, and but prettiness to make it look awesome. I'm actually tilting my head. I often find myself tilting my head when I'm trying to move the ship around, which is good. It means I'm getting immersed. So props to the developers for that. I probably look absolutely ridiculous. I don't want to look at myself. I feel like a terrible person. Right, so where haven't I been? I haven't been through here. Let's have a quick look. I'm sure we... What did we pick up? Rapid autocannon. Minigun. $12,680. Alright, so autocannons aren't as fast as miniguns. So I'm going to go ahead and re-equip my minigun just because. What is that? Oh, that's cool. See, I love the weapons in this game. It's weird how, yes, there are a very select few sort of base weapons available to you, but just the bizarre little stat changes to all of them just makes weapons definitely feel different. And the fact that you can craft weapons just adds a whole extra layer, which is actually reasonably cool, I have to say. Am I back near the beginning? No. Oh wait, yes I am. So how on earth did I manage to get myself back here? Must have gone a peculiar way around. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh shit. I mean, you can move when you want to. Yes, I sort of am quite cautious about the way I enter rooms, especially after sort of failing quite severely earlier on in the game. Savage Flamethrower, 15, 10, 69. That's definitely better. So I feel like the Flamethrower is definitely catered towards more defensive ships. Because at this stage I feel like close combat is not really going to go my way. I need to go back here. I love the fact that, yes, the levels are very diverse and complex, but at the same time, it just feels different, even though it's an incredibly simplistic format of a game for a game. It does an extremely good job of keeping you occupied, especially with these random enemies. Like, I've never seen those cannon guys before, namely because I never actually made it past the second level. I think in this instance, we will probably stop after the cold on fire. Inventory full. Buggery. Screw it, does more damage. Excelente. Fire all the rockets. Lethal Pulsar. I'm going to replace my flamethrower with that because I'm really, really not much of a fan. Seriously, I can't fit a repair kit? Alright, let's just get rid of our dumbfire. Oh, bugger. Drop. There we go. Right, so our goal is just to get through this level and find the end. And then we'll probably end it there. Oh, Jesus, that guy. Lots of bullets. Lots of bullets. I do wonder how you're supposed to make it through this game without getting shot. If that is the requirement for that final Stormtrooper reward ship. If it is, that will be highly frustrating. Hey, another data log. Oh, shit. There we go. Oh, God. Flamethrowers everywhere. Blue key. So we have a key to unlock a door. And we're getting shot at by flamethrowers all over the place. I'm going to shoot these purely for the drops, I think. I know I should probably conserve ammo, but... Dangerous homing missile. Nope, my generic rocket appears to do more damage. And to be honest, oh, shit. Whoa, these guys be crazy. Oh, crap, run out of ammo. Uh-oh. Well, I appear to have run out of ammo, which is a bit of a problem. Let's see if we have... How much ammo do we have? Bugger all. Got plenty of flamethrower ammo, which is annoying. Can we craft anything? No, we have no money. 15, 10, 33, 15, 8. Oh, screw it. We're gonna have to equip. A flamethrower, I think. Otherwise, we're not gonna make it through. Oh, oh crap! No, 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 no. Where is he gone? Lordy. I don't think I'm going to make it. Need to quickly drop one of these. Oh. Damn it. Looks like a tank. Looks like that tank from that, can't remember what game I'm thinking of. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Run away. Right, that's where I came from. I need to go either up or down. Oh, this looks a little bit more complicated. These maps definitely look a little... Oh, I hate these guys. Oh, excellent. Oh, thank God for dumbfire rockets and their stupendous damage. Oh, let the end be in sight. Oh, crap, I'm out of everything. I really need to be more accurate. There we go. I keep on getting nanites. I'm not getting an ammo. This is crazy. Maybe I should search out... Ah, blue key. Holy crap. Quickly. It seems like your primary weapon ammo does semi-regenerate over time. Which is handy. What's this? Savage Firebolt. High damage, short range plasma. Okay. New crafting available, eh? Uh-oh. Oh, and it fires like a revolver. As fast as you can click. Shit. Ah, and we're dead. So yeah, I mean it's surprisingly interesting for such a basic game. But yeah, as next week is going to be a slightly shorter work week for me in my other job, I'll not only be showing you a review of Sublevel 0, but also a review of Rebel Galaxy. So if you give it a few hours, maybe for the next day, I'll throw up a impressions video of Rebel Galaxy up straight after Sublevel 0 impressions video goes up, and then I'll also throw up the review summary videos of both on review day at the latest on Thursday at 12:30. So look out for our double reviews on Thursday next week, and of course check out our Saturday Next Week in Gaming video on Saturday. And also, if you're looking for a little bit of hardware news, go ahead and check out our sister channel at NextPowerUp. So until Saturday, I'll see you guys next time.